Hey, Tyler, Edmo Garage. Gonna do some content on our Edmo Garage channel, car related. We're also gonna do some we'll do some videos on our Ferrari Lego collection. That's just a very little bit of it. We've got, I think, 7 of the F1 cars now of different years. But I want to go over today is this is our 1989 Golf Rallye, and what's happening on this is at some reason it's eating ECUs. This does have the standard G ladder in it, and it's got the ECU that seems to fail on these. We've done all our grounds, we've done all that stuff, and unfortunately it still fails even with being on a battery tender. And so I've picked up several ECUs over the years, and so what we've got here is 3 of them. I've got about 5 total. Part number on the ones that you're going to see in a Golf Rallye or most US make G ladders out of the Corrado. It's going to be part number 261, 200, 280, and it's the VW part number of 037, 906, 022. I've also noticed, and this is actually a working ECU that fires the Golf Rallye right up, it's 261, 200, 552, and it's part number 037, 906, 022 EH. So this is 100% good working ECU, fires the car right up. This is going to go back in the Golf Rallye, which is sitting for the winter, so we've actually pulled it so we don't blow it up, because we do think that the trickle charge or something like that is causing these to die, just age, and obviously this one has new parts in it, so it'll probably be fine. And so what I've got here is I'll give you a couple insights on what you need. So to get these apart, right here, here, and here, you should have 4 T9 Torx. So that's just using the standard T9 Torx bit on the corner. And then what I'm noticing on these, and I've torn 5 of these apart over the last probably 10 years. It's got 1, 2, 3, and these are just a standard Phillips head. And so I'm going to go ahead and set this one to a side. And so then we got one torn apart here. So this lid here clamps in right here, and that usually or should have this sleeve over it to protect it. I've noticed that this is about 1 in 3 will have that sleeve. And then the parts in question here, and let me grab a little pointer if I can, and then I'll give you all the resistor values in the link below, and I'll tell you what you need to replace. So what we're noticing here, and this one's torn apart, is you've got a 22 ohm half watt resistor right here. So if you're looking at a 22 ohm half watt resistor, make sure your direction's the right way, take a photo of it before tearing it apart or soldering. And then you have a standard diode here, which I'll leave the value in the bottom, or I'll do a pop-up on the video. And then you have another diode here, which is a ZH33. And this one, if I recall, is actually a P6. See if I can read it again. A P6KE. So 22 ohm half watt on top. I have never had to replace this diode here. I actually haven't had to replace the capacitors, although I have some. And then you've got the third one down, it's the P6KE, and then you've got the fourth one down, the ZY33, and then you have this resistor, which you can see has been replaced, is a 22 ohm 2 watt resistor, and it's in like a ceramic sleeve, but we were not able to find these, and I still have not able to find these. So this one, as you can see, the burn mark is blown up, and then we're in the process of repairing this ECU. So the 4 parts are going to fail, and possibly the 5th, which would be these capacitors. And so again, I'll pop up the value of the capacitors. But what you're looking at is a 22 ohm half watt resistor. Desolder it, replace it. Probably won't have to do that one. You certainly could if you wanted to. And then you're going to end up doing your P6KE diode. Then you're going to do your ZY33. And then you're going to do your 22 ohm 1 watt. So replacing one or all of those is going to fix it. So if you had the time, you could replace a resistor, pop the car in the ECU, reconnect the battery, fire it up. If it works, you fixed it. Work your way down, go through each one. So you could do it step by step, or you could do like we're doing and just jump in and replace all of them. The only other thing I wanted to note is that if you look at the back of this board, You can see where we've desoldered it. I've ran a couple of these, and these diodes have actually burnt the board, which means you pretty much throw the ECU away and grab a new one. So anyway, hopefully that'll help. Equipment list and parts list on the bottom of this little video, and that's about it. Thanks a lot.